Hello, friends. A very good afternoon to all of you, and welcome once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. Now, okay, Vaishnav, good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's not evening yet. From at a place where I am taking the lecture. So, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope all of you are good. Ishank, a very good afternoon to you as well. So, friends, I hope I'm clearly audible and visible to all of you, right? So, welcome once again. So, the topic for the day is algebra. Now, in this series of sessions, we are covering up a lot of questions for all of you so that you are able to do a proper revision of whatever you are preparing by yourself. Okay, and I hope arithmetic and algebra being the backbone of the QA section of any examination, you all must have finished almost entire syllabus related to arithmetic and algebra. Okay, so today I have some questions of algebra for all of you, which we are going to solve in today's session. And the pattern, the manner in which we'll be solving questions will remain similar as to whatever we have done in previous sessions. All right. So this session is specially designed for all the students who are preparing for the MBA entrance examinations and will be sitting for these examinations in the coming session. The examinations will start from, I believe, from the month of October, November, and they will go up till the month of March or April the next year. And you will be having a lot of examinations in this duration. Okay, right? So let us begin solving these questions. Algebra is discovered by Persian Arabic mathematician. All right, Vaishnav, I had no information about this, but good that you have mentioned this particular thing. Okay, चलिए तो start करते हैं. Let's start solving some of the questions of algebra. Now, the level of difficulty, I would say, in the questions that we are going to take on today will be easy to moderate. Okay, रेयरली कोई भी क्वेश्चन होगा जो बहुत ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट होगा सो आई हैव ट्राइड टू कीप द लेवल ऑफ डिफिकल्टी रेंजिंग फ्रॉम इजी टू मीडियम टू मॉडरेट लेवल ऑफ डिफिकल्टी ऑलराइट चलिए सो लेट्स बिगिन विद this session. So first question will appear on your screens. Please take out some rough sheets as I always recommend. Okay, one or two rough sheets, just keep them handy so that you'll be able to use them to solve the questions that we are going to display in a few moments. Okay, chaliye. First question on your screen now. So the question says that had Anurup been 12 years younger, his present age would have been the sum of his sons and daughters' age. Had Aparup been 2 years older, his present age would have been 26 years more than his son's present age. Now, if Aparup's present age is 4 times his daughter's present age, what will be his son's age 2 years hence? This is what you'll have to find out. So, this is the question of equations, the age problems. Very simple thing. You just need to frame some equations and find out whatever is being asked here. Let's see who will be the first person to give me an answer. So you have four options: A, B, C, and D, 28, 26, 18, and 14 respectively. All right, any answer for this one? A few more seconds and then I'll start with the solution. Okay, I'll start with the discussion of this one. So I'll not only be discussing the solution, but I'll be discussing the most efficient way of doing these questions. Okay, चलिए start करते हैं. So we have three characters in this story. So Aparo, his son, and the daughter. Okay. Now, let's say the current age, the present age of Aparup is A, son's present age is S, and daughter's present age is D. Okay. Now, the first statement saying that had this person been 12 years younger, अगर इसकी age 12 years कम होती, that means अगर इसकी age 12 से कम होती, that means अगर A minus 12 होती, then his age would have been the sum of his son and the daughter. So A minus 12 would be equal to S plus D. This is the first equation that we have in our hand. Okay. So अगर इसकी age 12 years कम होती, then his age would have been the sum of the age of his son and the daughter. Right. Now let's move on to the second equation. Had he be 2 years older, अगर इसकी age 2 years ज़्यादा होती, his present age would have been 26 years more than his son's present age. So this would have been 26 years more than his son's age. All right, right? So we have two equations and we have three variables. Now there is one more information. If Aparup's present age is 4 times his daughter's present age. So I'll not use this information right now. So I'll use the first two equations and I can write that A minus S. So let's write the value of A minus S. So in the first case, A minus S is equal to D plus 12. And from the second case, A minus S का value कितना हो जाएगा? It is equal to 24. Alright. So A minus S का value मेरे को दिख रहा था कि A minus S दोनों cases में है, तो मैंने A minus S का value निकाल लिया. From here, you can equate these two because A minus S is equal to D plus 12 as well as 24. So I can say that D plus 12 का value 24 हो जाएगा and the value of D will be equal to 12. So D ka value, daughter's age has come out to be 12, right? So I'll write it here. Daughter's present age is equal to 12. This is the first thing. If Aparup's present age is 4 times his daughter's present age. So daughter's present age is 12. So Aparup ki present age kitni ho jayegi? 4 times 12, that is equal to 48. Done? Then we'll find out the present age of his son. Okay, so I can say that since A minus S is equal to 24, A minus S ka value 24 hai, where A is 48. So 48 minus S is equal to 24. So the value of S comes out to be 24. So son's present age is equal to 24. All right. Now we are lucky that options में 24 नहीं है. Generally what you will see is among the options there will be one option that's whose value will be equal to 24. Okay, so यहाँ पे हम गलती करते हैं. So we have got son's present age and without reading the question we mark our answer as 24, but actually they have not asked son's present age. They have asked what will be his son's age 2 years hence. So present age of son is 24. 2 years hence, that means 2 years later, his age will be 24 plus 2, that is equal to 26. So the correct answer in this case is equal to 26, correctly given by Vedant, Vaishnav, and Ishank. Okay, earlier Ishank, you have given an incorrect answer. Now you have made a correction. So yes, option B is the correct answer for question number 1. That was very simple. Okay. All right, let's move ahead and look at the second question. Second question on your screen now. Now find the relation between x and y. Two quadratic equations are given to you. First quadratic equation is in terms of x and the second is in terms of y. So you'll have to find out the relation between x and y. So you have four options: A, B, C, and D. This question is simple. Quadratic in x, get the values of x. Quadratic in y, get the values of y, and then compare the values of x and y. All right, Vaishnav says option A. Option A, again Ishank. You may take some time. So can you write the values of x and the values of y after solving these two quadratic equations? So if I'll start solving the first quadratic equation, x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. So what I'll do is I'll factorize this by splitting the middle term. So after factorization, it will become x minus 3 into x minus 2 equal to 0. So the values of x will be either 2 or 3. Okay, so these are the two values that x can take. Similarly, I'll factorize the second quadratic equation. So it will become y minus 3 into y minus 1 equal to 0. I hope you are getting the same values. Okay, so the values of y will be equal to either 1 or 3, right? So x can take any of these two values, either 2 or 3. Y can take any two of these values, either 1 or 3. Now, what will be the appropriate relation between x and y? Okay, can you say that x will always be greater than y? So let's check for the first option. Now, what if x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3? If x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3, so I cannot say that x is greater than y. Okay, because x will not always be greater than y. x y से छोटा भी हो सकता है, बड़ा भी हो सकता है. ठीक है? So if x is 2, y is 3, x can be less than y. But if x is 3 and y is 1, then x may also be greater than y. तो x y से बड़ा भी हो सकता है, x y से छोटा भी हो सकता है, and x and y equal भी हो सकते हैं if both of them take the value 3. Okay, fine. Am I clear? So Ishank, don't commit silly mistakes. Yes, Vaishnav, you have committed silly mistake. Okay. So x and y की जो values हैं, they cannot be compared with each other. So I can say that there is no relation that will exist between x and y. Okay, because out of these values, x and y can take any of the values, and x may be greater, may be less, or it may be equal to y. So there is no relation that will exist between x and y. So the correct answer will be option D for this question. Okay, all right. Let's move on and look at the next question. Question number 3. A very logical question. तो इसको हम थोड़ा लेंदी सॉल्यूशन से भी कर सकते हैं, ठीक है. देयर इज अ वे ऑफ गेटिंग द आंसर, बट इफ योर लॉजिक्स आर क्लियर फॉर अर्थमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन, then you will be able to do this question in less than a minute. If the sum of first 15 terms of AP is equal to the sum of first 21 terms of the same AP, then find the sum of first 36 terms of the same AP. All right, no answers. चलो देखते हैं. So let's look at the calculative way first of all. Now sum till n number of terms of an AP is given by n by 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So I'll use this formula. So first of all, sum of first 15 terms, it will look like 15 upon 2 bracket twice of A plus 15 minus 1, that will be 14 into D. This is equal to the sum of first 21 terms of the same AP. So sum of first 21 terms will be 21 upon 2 bracket twice of A plus 20 into D. Okay, now let's simplify let's simplify this equation. So on both sides, 2 will get cancelled. Then from 15, I can cancel out 3. It will become 5. And this will become 7. And from inside the bracket, I can cancel out 2. So this will become inside the bracket A plus 7D. And this will become A plus 10D. Okay, so equation में ही मैंने क्या किया, बहुत सारी चीजें cancel कर दी. So upon opening the brackets, I'll get 5A plus 35D is equal to 7A plus 70D. Taking all the variables on same side. So 2A plus 35D will be equal to 0. Okay, so this is the relation between A and D that I have obtained. 2A plus 35D is equal to 0. Right? Now, next thing, what do we have to calculate? We have to calculate the sum of first 36 terms. Now, sum of first 36 terms will look like 36 upon 2. I'm using the same formula. Bracket twice of A plus 36 minus 1, which is 35 into D. So this will be the sum of first 36 terms. Now, the term inside the bracket, this is equal to 0. Right? So 2A plus 35D is equal to 0. And I can say that 36 upon 2 multiplied by 0 will also become 0. So that means the sum of first 36 terms of this AP will be equal to 0. And the correct answer should be option C. All right. So option C is the correct answer for question number 3. Great. Done. Let's quickly move on to question number 4. Simple question था, ज़्यादा lengthy नहीं था solution. So question number 4, let's check it out. A question on logarithms. Now this question on logarithms will require you to know one basic property of logarithms. सिर्फ एक basic property पता होनी चाहिए logarithms की, and using that you will be able to get the answer of this question. So log 2 to the base 10 value is given as 0.3010, and you'll have to find out the value of the given expression that is in front of you. Now consider each and every element of this statement one by one. So पहले इस वाले element को consider करो, simplify कर लो, then look at this part, simplify it, and then substitute both the values in the original statement to find out the value of the final statement. ठीक है? So step by step proceed करोगे, बहुत easy लगेगा. All right, Ishank has given an answer. Nice. चलो चेक करते हैं. Now the value of 6561. 6561 का वैल्यू क्या होता है? 9 raised to the power 4. And 81 is 9 square. Okay. So this expression log of 6561 to the base 81 can be written as log of 9 raised to the power 4, and the base is 9 square, which can further be written as 4 upon 2. Okay, 4 upon 2 log of 9 to the base 9. Now 4 upon 2 will become 2, and log of 9 to the base 9 will become 1. So the value of this part of the statement will be equal to 2. Okay, एक चीज solve कर ली. Let's look at the next thing, this part. Now log of 2401 to the base 49. Now 2401, you can write it as 7 raised to the power 4, and then 49 as 7 square. Also, you can write 2401 as 49 square also. Okay, so log of 49 square, and the base is 49. Okay, so this value will also become 2. Done. Now let us substitute these two values. So the original statement is log basis 10, 2 multiplied 2. So that is log of 4 to the base 10. That is log of 2 square to the base 10. That is twice of log of 2 to the base 10. Okay. अब log of 2 to the base 10 का value substitute कर देते हैं. So it will become twice of 0.3010 and the final answer will become 0.6020. So this will be the final answer which is correctly given by almost all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 or 8 students have given a correct answer. Nice. So the correct answer here, yes, it is option B. Okay. So option B is the correct answer for question number 4. Let's quickly move on to question number 5. Question number 5, very simple question of linear equations. Survi went to market to buy 2 trousers and 4 tops. She found that the price of this is 5,500. Okay. Now, if the price of trouser is 500 rupees more than the price of the top, then find the sum of the price of trouser and the top. Very simple question. It's just the game of speed. Let's see who will be the first person who will give me a correct answer for this one. I need a correct answer quickly. Any answer for this one? Okay, I think Ishank has given an answer. All right, B again. Okay. So, trouser and top. So, I'll start from here. If the price of trouser is 500 more than that of top. So, one top का price मैं X assume कर लेता हूँ. So, one trouser का price क्या हो जाएगा? X plus 500. I'll keep only one variable. The price of a trouser is 500 more than that of top. So, price of one top is X. Price of one trouser will be X plus 500. So now how much she is buying? She is buying 2 trousers. So 2 times the price of one trouser plus 4 tops is equal to 5,500. So from here I'll get the value of x. X का value पता लग जाएगा. ठीक है? So 2x plus 4x, that is 6x, is equal to 4,500. So the value of x will be equal to 750. So x का value 750 आ गया. And so this is the price of a top. I'll write it here, 750. And price of a trouser will be 750 plus 500, that is 1250. Okay. Now what do we have to find out here? We have to find out the sum of the price of trouser and top. So trouser ka 1250 and top is 750. So 1250 plus 750 will be 2000. So 2000, that is option B, will be the correct answer. Once again, almost all of you have given a correct one. Okay, so that was question number 5. Question number 6 on your screen now. Again, a very simple question. Just be a little careful for this. Aman has 165 chocolates with him to distribute in his class. He distributes 2 chocolates each to 1/3 of the students and 3 chocolates each to the remaining number of students. Find the number of students if he is left with 5 chocolates with him at the end. Right, Shraddha, first one. देखते हैं क्वेश्चन को. Number of students is what we have to find out. Now I can see 1/3 of the students they have used. So I'll assume the total number of students. I'll assume the total number of students as 3n. Okay. So to 1/3 of the students, that means to n students, he has distributed 2 chocolates each. Okay. And to the remaining students, remaining that means 2n. 2n will be the remaining students. To each of these students, he has given 3 chocolates. Okay. Such that the total number of chocolates should be equal to 165 minus 5. He started with 165 chocolates. He is left with 5 chocolates. So that means he has distributed a total of 160 chocolates. Okay. So equation को solve कर लेते हैं. 2n plus 6n, that is 8n is equal to 160. So the value of n will come out to be 20. Right? Now since we have to find out the total number of students, substitute the value of n here. So n is 20, total number of students will become 60, that is 3n, 3 multiplied by 20 is equal to 60. So 60, option C is the correct answer for this one, right? Okay, once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 students have given the answer, nice. So let's move on to question number 7 with this. Now question on progressions. There are 3 numbers in geometric progression and the product is given as 512. Also, sum of the products of the numbers taken in pairs. We have 3 numbers. If I take the product of numbers, taking 2 numbers at a time and then add it, the value will come out to be 224. You'll have to find the largest number among the 3 numbers. Vaishnav, not today, but we'll be incorporating those questions, we'll be solving those questions in the upcoming sessions. Okay. सिर्फ एक ही सेशन नहीं होगा, there will be multiple number of sessions on algebra. ठीक है. And generally what we do is whenever we assume 3 numbers in geometric progression, we assume them as a upon r, a and ar. Okay, so here the common ratio is r. So the first term is a upon r, second term is a, and the third term is a into r. Now the product of these numbers is given as 512. So if I'll multiply these 3 terms, r will get cancelled. So I'll get a cube as 512 and hence the value of a will be equal to 8. Okay. So the 3 numbers will become 8 upon r, 8 and 8r. Right? Okay. So these are the 3 numbers that we have in our hand. Now, the sum of the products of the numbers taken in pairs. So that means first of all, I'll take these 2 numbers and write their product. So 8 upon r multiplied by 8 will be 64 upon r. Then the next pair 8 into 8r, that is 64r. And then the first and the third term, it will give you 64. This product is given as, sorry, this sum is given as 224. Okay. So I'll take 64 on the other side. So it will become 64 bracket 1 upon r plus r. First 2 terms में से 64 common ले लिया. That will be equal to 224 minus 64, that is 160. So r plus 1 upon r will be equal to 160 upon 64. 160 upon 64, 32 अगर cancel किया तो ये बन जाएगा 5 upon 2. So now I have r plus 1 upon r, which is equal to 5 upon 2. Now this can be solved as a quadratic. So LCM लेके cross multiply करो, it will become a quadratic and then you can solve for the values of r. Also, you can write 5 by 2 as 2 plus 1 upon 2, or you can write it as 1 upon 2 plus 2. Okay, so r plus 1 upon r can be compared with this or this. So in each of the cases, I can find out the value of r. R can be written as 2, or it can be written as 1 upon 2. So there will be two values. There can be two different values of r. It can be 2 or 1 upon 2. ठीक है, क्वाड्रेटिक के थ्रू सॉल्व कर सकते हो, अदरवाइज 5/2 को स्प्लिट कर लो, 2 plus 1 upon 2, r plus 1 upon r, and then compare it. ठीक है, so if r is equal to 2, if r is equal to 2, the numbers will become, यहां पे substitute कर देते हैं, so numbers will become 4, 8 and 16. But if r is equal to half, the numbers will become 16, 8 and 4. Okay, right? Be careful. There will be two different geometric progressions, 4, 8, 16 or 16, 8, 4. Now here we have to find out the largest number among the three numbers. So largest number among the three numbers, in both the cases it will be 16. So 16, that is option C, will be the correct answer for this question. All right. So 16, that is option C, correct answer, which is the largest number among the three numbers. Okay. वैष्णव, 5/2 को मैं दो तरीके से लिख सकता हूं, 2 plus 1 upon 2. So here if r is 2, so 1 upon r, 1 upon 2 हो जाएगा. ठीक है, so r का वैल्यू यहां से 2 आ जाएगा. Okay, but I can also write it as 1 upon 2 plus 2. So if r is 1 upon 2, the reciprocal of that will be 2. So from here r can be written as 1 upon 2. Okay, if you are having difficulty in understanding this, जो मैंने hit and try method use किया है, then you can convert this in quadratic by taking LCM on the left hand side, cross multiplying, making a quadratic equation and then solve for it. तो वहां से भी r की दो values आएंगी, 2 and 1 upon 2. Okay, all right, so that was question number 7. The answer is the 16, option C. Let's move on to question number 8. Question number 8 is a very simple question of composite functions. So fx and gx, two functions are given, and you'll have to find out the value of g of f of x, where x is equal to 1. So at x equal to 1, you'll have to find out the value of this composite function. Vaishnav, minimum value of r plus 1 upon r or x plus 1 upon x, it will be 2 if r is positive. Agar r positive hota hai. If r is negative, then the maximum value will be -2. Okay. So I'll write it here for you. X plus 1 upon x will always be greater than equal to 2 if x is positive. Also, x plus 1 upon x will always be less than or equal to -2 if x is a negative number. Though this particular thing is not useful for the previous question, okay? So it's just a relation that I have told you because you have asked for it. Okay, चलिए find out करते हैं value. I have already got answers from two students. Option A, option B are the contenders. चलिए check करते हैं. F of x. So I'll solve this step by step. So f of x at x equal to 1. So x को 1 put कर देते हैं. So 3 plus 2 is 5. So this will become g of f of g of 5. Okay, right? So f of x, I have started from here by putting x equal to 1, right? So f of 1 I have calculated, it comes out to be 5. Now I'll calculate g of 5. So g of 5 calculate kar lete hain, it will be 5 square plus 5, that is 30. So my expression is reduced to g of f of, the value of g of 5 कितना आ गया 30. So यहाँ पे 30 substitute कर दिया. नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज f of 30 कैलकुलेट करना है. सो f of 30 कैलकुलेट कर लो. सो g of, now f of 30, 3 into 30 plus 2 will be 92. So last is g of 92 calculate करना है. G of 92 will be x square plus 5, that is 92 square plus 5. Now square of 92 कितना होता है? 8464 plus 5. So it will become 8469. So the final answer will be 8469. Yes, Ishan, that was a small mistake you have done. So the correct answer will not be option A, it will be option B. Okay. Vaishnav's situation was not the same, it was totally different. Earlier it was an equation. हमें equation दिया हुआ था, from where we had to find out the value of R. Uh, the thing that you are talking about will be used in the questions of maxima minima. ठीक है? So previously the question was not based on maxima minima, right? So that is why it was not used there. So for the current question, the correct answer is option B, that is 8469. And yes, this is the correct answer. All right. Okay, so friends, that was the last question for the day. So we'll end this session here with some useful information for all of you. Those who are not the students of BYJU'S exam prep, those who want to have a feel of the portal of BYJU'S exam prep, the online portal, so they can unlock a free 3-day trial access of our portal by going to our application, and the way it is shown here, you can do it, and you can easily get a 3-day free trial access to our portal. Okay. Next is for those students who are looking for a good test series. So yes, we have come up with our test series. So the enrollments are open. So for CAT 2023 and other MBA entrance examinations, you can now enroll for our test series, which will include 80 plus total mock papers, 10,000 practice questions, topic-wise test covering all the subtopics, the video solutions of all the CAT mock papers, as well as the detailed analysis of every mock that you'll be taking. Okay. Also, this test series is created by the All India CAT experts. Okay, which will be based on the actual paper pattern of CAT examination. This is the list of our last year toppers. Also, if you want to go for an online program at BYJU'S Exam Prep, so CAT 2023 comprehensive program, the new batches are available to enroll. So on your screen, you can see the complete list of all the things that will be available to you during this program. So please go ahead and join this program by using the link that is given in the description. Also, if you're interested, you can get up to 90% scholarship on all CAT preparation programs. The scholarship test is on 23rd of July at 11 a.m. Do register for the scholarship test. Also, on 16th of July at 11 a.m., Srinivas sir will be conducting a wonderful session. It will be a live interactive workshop which will help you in knowing why or how or when you should be doing your MBA. Okay, so you can register for this workshop by visiting our application as well. You can get social with us on all these social media platforms. Thank you very much for being a part of this session. We'll see you once again in the upcoming days. Have a wonderful time. Bye bye.